Authors of a new initiative to make recreational marijuana legal in Arizona say the new proposal addresses concerns and should appease all who are against the plan. But as News 4 Tucson's Sean Mooney tells us, critics say this second attempt has really nothing new, and it's really all about one thing: greed.
The new proposal put together by the Smart and Safe Arizona Initiative addresses issues that doomed the initiative in 2016, such as children's access to pot products, people driving under the influence, and even people coming to work high. Those topics all included in the 10,000-word document detailing this new initiative. There's a lot to digest in this 16-page, 10,000-word initiative.
We got it right this time.
Stacy Pearson says the new Smart and Safe Arizona Initiative answers questions that led to the narrow defeat of the 2016 initiative to legalize recreational marijuana.
We listened to the criticism from the community in 2016 and fixed those problems.
Here are 5 of the many questions the new initiative tries to answer. Who can buy recreational marijuana? You would have to be 21 or older or show identification, but there's no smoking in public. How much new revenue would the legal pot business generate? The estimates are $300 million a year, 4 years after the law takes effect. The cash would be divided among public safety agencies, the State Highway Fund, and community colleges. The money would be raised by a 16% sin tax on pot, similar to the tax on cigarettes and booze. The tax would not apply to medical marijuana. How is the public protected? Marijuana must be tested and labeled. Users can't smoke while driving, and they can be busted for impairment, and products that appeal to children like edible gummies would be banned. Would there be a dispensary on every corner? Right now there are about 130 state licenses for medical marijuana dispensaries. There would be about 145 for recreational dispensaries. Most dispensaries expected to overlap by holding both licenses at their existing locations. Finally, what about people who've been convicted of marijuana-related offenses? If they violated laws that the initiative erases, they could apply to have their legal records sealed to the public. There could also be a court hearing. And here's a response from the leading opponent of the initiative, Sheila Polk, with Arizonans for Responsible Drug Policy. Despite their talking points, nothing in this initiative fixes the risks to Arizona families. It still puts us in danger on the roads. It still makes marijuana more accessible to teens. And they are still marketing this now very potent drug to children in the form of candy and snacks. We know this because it's what continues to happen in other states in spite of regulation. The initiative is backed by 3 major medical marijuana companies. Supporters will need to collect at least 240,000 signatures by July 2020 to get it on the November 2020 ballot. Sean Mooney, News 4, Tucson.